Hello, it's Abe Clark, and we are here with the remix. We are at it again, and I'm excited about this topic. Today, we are talking about Kendrick Lamar. Just think about this. If there was a such thing at the award shows for the Super Bowl competition, let's put it that way. The Super Bowl, if they had a category for the Super Bowl, who would you put in the category to compete against Kendrick Lamar? Think about that. I would say Beyonce, the Beyonce Bowl, Usher Raymond, and who else? Maybe Dr. Dre and Rihanna. Ah, yeah, if we looked at all five of these artists, they're all different. And if there was a category at the award shows, the Grammys or the Academy, and they had a category for the halftime performances, who would win? In my opinion, it's obvious. I loved Beyonce, the Beyonce Bowl. I loved Usher Raymond performing. I loved Rihanna's performance. And I loved Dr. Dre. But to me, if it's a clear winner, and it's Kendrick Lamar. He's the winner, guys. I mean, just think about what he did. Wow, how the revolution is here now because Kendrick Lamar kicked it off. He established the revolution. Yes. Just think about that whole performance. I mean, from the start, when he said, "You got the wrong guy," he set it up to letting them know, you guys chose him to do one thing, but he has another plan. And he laid it out and he blew them away. I mean, so many people are so upset because of that performance, which was a great performance. So many white people didn't understand it. And so many of them are upset because of that Super Bowl performance. I mean, people are ridiculous. Ah, they want us to be their minstrels, but they get upset when we do it well. And then they make all these excuses about the performances that they didn't like. I mean, people are pathetic, in my opinion, especially the ones that hate on people that are there just doing their job. Kendrick Lamar, he took it home for me. Just the three meanings to the A minor part of his show. That has three meanings. One is he was talking about A minor. Two, on the keyboard, there is a chord called the A minor chord. Within that A minor chord, when you play it, all the keys are white. And that message, the way I received it, what Kendrick is saying there, he was saying it to Drake, but he was also saying it to a lot of other white people because all the keys in the A minor chord are white. And the title of the song is They're Not Like Us. So white people really don't get us. They like what we do, but they hate us. But anyways, if there was a category at the award shows, the Grammys, the People Choice Awards, the Emmys, if they had a category for the Super Bowl performances, hands down, I would have to give it to Kendrick Lamar. I mean, I loved everything about that performance. When SZA came out, man, she looks so beautiful and she's real. None of that was a BBL. That was all real, y'all. And that beautiful face of hers and those full lips that everybody's trying to get. So many people are blowing up their bodies and injecting this stuff in their bodies to look like her, to look like Megan the Stallion, which are natural women, to get those full lips that they were born with. Wow. I mean, She is so beautiful. And then when the hook of the song came and our girl Serena Williams got up on the stage and did the crip walk, people are even upset about that. And she was just dancing and having a good time. Wow. I haven't heard any black people that were upset about her doing the crip walk. Maybe Candace, I don't even know her last name is, the MAGA Candace. Maybe she was upset about her doing the crip walk, but mostly it was white people that were upset. Even when she did it at the Wimbledon tennis tournament when she won that year, they pissed a fit. And this is one of the reasons why she did it again, because she's on the biggest game doing it. I mean, people can be pathetic. And she was just having fun. They even attacked her husband. It's just crazy how people are. But nonetheless, she looked beautiful and she looked physically great. I mean, she was in shape. Her body looked great. Her legs were long and she was fantastic. She got up there and she just gave it to them. And you could tell she was having a good time. Yeah, so for me, hands down, the winner is Kendrick Lamar. Yes. It's amazing. I mean, the world we live in is kind of crazy. I'm kind of going off subject now a little bit because now I would like to flip it over to we are in a house. I'll say America is our house. And the Bible says a house divided cannot stand. Our house is divided. Half of the country is one way and half of the country is another way. Half of the country is left and half of the country is right. And it all is coming out now that we have the orange man back in office. And because he stirs up so much, we have a long road ahead of us because we have 4 years we have to deal with his craziness. And believe me, he's going to be throwing things at us left and right. So get ready. But I guess what I'm trying to say is a house divided cannot stand. That's what the Bible says. And our house is divided. It's going to get crazy. I don't know how crazy it's going to get, but according to the Bible, it's going to be insane. And we're moving close to that now. And now that Trump is back in office, people, especially white people and the MAGA believers, the ones that are following him that are not white, they all are sucked in and are believing what he is pushing. This is what I just read today, that he's getting ready to fire all the people at the Kennedy Center because he wants to make the Kennedy Center great again. That's what he said. Those were his words. And so he's going to get rid of all the people that don't agree with him. And he is the head of the board. How could he do that? How could he just hopefully this is not true, but this is what he's saying that he's going to do. He's going to fire the whole board and bring people in there which are racists that believe and that will do what he is asking them to do because he wants only certain people. According to the article, he wants a certain type of people to perform at the Kennedy Center. And that just tells me that he wants all white people there. So we'll see how this goes. But we are living in a crazy world right now, and we have to put on our boots because we're getting ready to go down a road that only God knows what's going to happen next. Hey, I am putting all my trust in the Lord, but we have to get prayed up. We have to put on our gloves because we may have to duke up. I don't know. But I know one thing: Black people are not going to take what we took in the past. We're not going to let what happened to us in the past happen now. So it's going to be an interesting road to see what happens next. Yeah. Or back to the subject we were talking about. If there was an award ceremony at the Grammys and a category for Best Super Bowl Performance, in my opinion, Kendrick Lamar is the winner. And I love all the other artists. Even when they did their different performances at the Super Bowl, I raved them, you know. And when Beyonce did her Beyonce Bowl, that was the best one. It wiped out everything for me because I really love the Beyonce Bowl. But this Kendrick Lamar performance, it was the apex of Super Bowl halftime performances. Incredible. Bravo. Got to give it to him. Yes. And that's what I want to get on here and talk about. Well, anyways, if you like what we've been talking about, like and subscribe to the video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you have anything that you want me to discuss on the next episode, leave a comment and I will do my research and get back to you. Yes, and I have a couple of books on Amazon. One is called The Big Idea, which is it's a book about everybody being talented. So check it out. It's on Amazon. And I have a few other books there too, but that one relates to what this episode is about. So check it out. It's called The Big Idea by Abe Clark on Amazon. All right. Thank you so much for watching this episode. And let's do it again. And I'll see you next time on the remix.